Hey everybody, Kennis here. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm working on this guitar right here. This is an SX PJ bass, and the person that had it before me, I guess they were trying to shield the cavity, and they made some good attempts but didn't quite do it right. So I'm going to show you how to improperly shield a guitar. All right, so I started to take it apart, and when I opened it up, I was looking at it. I thought, oh man, great. Saw this silver tape in there. I thought, great, they shielded this already. And then I started looking at it a little bit closer and realized that is not the case. So let me just show you what you need to do to shield a guitar. Basically, you can use this aluminum tape, that's fine. You gotta tape all the way around it and then leave, kind of like I did here at the edge, leave a little bit on the edge here. Usually I like to put it up on this screw and make sure it's up on the screw there and overlap just slightly above around this whole rim. And then on the pick guard, you want to shield the whole pick guard too. Okay, and that way what's going to happen is the aluminum from this, or the copper, whatever you're using, is going to touch this, and then it's going to create a whole cavity there that's shielded completely. Now they did this in shielded both of these the same way, not really doing it right. You need to want to come up here and do this here. On this pickup here, there's not really much you can do as far as coming up, but you want to get it all the way on top of here as much as you can. Then what you're going to want to do is connect all of these together. There needs to be continuity between all of this shielding. So you'll just run another piece of wire through here and then solder it or screw it in here with a screw in order to make sure that these are connected and this is connected. And then you take that final connection point right here and you're going to want to solder it to the volume pot and ground it. So basically the things you have to do is shield the whole thing where it's wrapped around as much as possible. You know, again, here there's no pick guard, so there's no way to do that all the way around on the top here, but you know, just do what you can on this and hopefully that'll protect it a little bit. But so it's shielding all the way around with the whole pick guard. So this whole pick guard, at least up to about right here, where the pick guard is going to surround this area, needs to be shielded. Just where the cavity's at needs to be shielded, and then you need to ground it. And what I would do if I was doing this guitar is I would put my ground here, come in through here, and I would just do like a screw here that has the wire connecting these two, and I would do the same thing connecting this cavity here. So I have two wires going to this screw, and then I would take the third wire from the screw and put it up here onto the volume pot. So good intentions, but you gotta know exactly what to do. It's super easy to shield the guitar cavity, guys. You know, there's a lot of misinformation out there of like what products you have to use, and you know, it's not super hard. You can use copper tape, you can use aluminum tape. Now, the one thing with the aluminum tape is it's not the sticky part, what is that called? The adhesive is not conductive. So you might have to fold over the edge a little bit of the adhesive every new piece of tape you put on just to make sure it's conductive with the other part. But then you can just use a multimeter to test out the connectivity all throughout the cavity. I've got a video on my YouTube channel showing you step by step exactly how to do that. So if you want to dive further in that, I'll put a card up here somewhere on this video where you can click on to see that video. But it's interesting, every now and then when you're working guitars, even though I just do this as a hobby, you'll encounter different guitars. You'll see how people have made an attempt at something but it wasn't quite right. So I want to make sure that anything I do, you know, I'm kind of documenting so other people can grow, because basically everything I've learned is from watching YouTube videos and reading forums online and that kind of thing too. So anyway, Kennis out. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button, like this video, share with your friends, and I'll see you in another video.